Hi, my name's Richie from Inova. I'd like to show you one of our products today. This is the Inova bait binder. It's a full bait binding system in one package. So what do we get? We get a capsule which houses the rolls of elastic, and we have a lanyard which can attach to the capsule, and we have 3 rolls of bait elastic. We have an orange one which is for delicate baits, for example prawn, worm. We have a green spool which would be more sort of sand eel or peeled crab, and we have a blue one for much heavier baits like full squid or whole mackerel or mackerel fillets, for example. So let's open the pack up and see what we've got. Okay, let's take a closer look. The capsule undoes with a single twist. Choose your roll of bait elastic. Get the tag end through the hole in the clear bit, like so. Attach the spool into the capsule, pull the elastic through, and then twist back on, and it's good to go. And then, quite simply, under its own tension, the elastic just comes off. Single twist around your finger, snap it, and it's good to go again. Single twist, snap it, good to go again. It never goes back into the housing, and that's one of the beauties of this system. Okay, so what makes this a must-have piece of kit? Well, let's put it all away for a minute. Does this look familiar? Normal bait elastic. It comes on an unprotected spool, and as you can see, this one here is all degraded, this one here is all discoloured. You know, bait juices, your crab, your squid, your black lug, etc. all degrade the bait elastic, as does general wear and tear. Let's face it, how often have you ever used a whole roll of bait elastic without having to throw it away? So how many times have you had a roll of elastic, you've dropped it and the wind has taken it off down the beach? Or another scenario, you're baiting up, you drop your elastic, and then you've got all this business going on and you've got to roll it all back up again. Well, with the Inova bait binding system, you simply don't have this problem anymore. Okay, shall we have a little look at it in action? I've got a packet of sand eel here. Let's get one out. Like most people, I usually chop the head and the tail off like so. I've got a little hook down here somewhere. There we go. Okay, let's disconnect the capsule from the lanyard. What I do is I simply go behind the head like that, put the shank down the back of the sand eel, get your tag end of the bait elastic, and start working your way up. It has its own tension, so you don't need to do anything at all. Up to the top of the sand eel, back down a bit, and then when you're ready, simply finger around the elastic, snap off. There's your sand eel, nicely presented, and your tag end is ready to go again for your next bait. So once again, what makes this a must-have piece of kit? The capsule is ergonomically designed to make it easy to twist open and closed. You'll also know on the capsule it's split into 2 halves. There's a clear half at the top here and a vivid colour at the bottom. The clear part at the top here shows you how much bait elastic you've got left, and also it shows you the colour coding of what grade of elastic you've got in. The vivid colour at the bottom here is purely and simply because if you drop it anywhere you can see it. Okay, so if we take a look at this, it's a clever little system. If I just undo it, take the top off, this piece here, when I rejoin and twist on again, creates a seal. It's a watertight seal. The capsule should actually float, and also because it's sealed, it creates tension on the spool, so it's nice and easy to take the bait elastic off, and also your bait elastic doesn't become contaminated with bait juices, and therefore you get to use the whole roll. And of course it speeds baiting up as well, because you're not constantly looking around for tag ends, you know, I mean, it's always there. And this is especially important in the winter months, you know, when your hands are freezing cold, you don't want to be faffing around looking for a tag end. On the Inova system, there's always one there. So to recap, the 3-spool system allows you to perfectly match the grade of elastic to the type of bait that you're using for superb bait presentation. So when you do eventually run out of an elastic, Inova do these handy little refills. They're packaged separately so you don't have to buy all 3 at the same time. So there we have it, the Inova bait binding system for hassle-free fishing. I'm sure you'll agree it's a no-brainer. Tight lines.